You know that feeling of travel burnout where you feel like you're just checking off boxes? Well, the days of wrestling with crowds just to get the exact same photo as a million other people are kinda over. We're all looking for something a little more personal, right? A hidden gem that feels like our own little secret. And this slide, this just nails it. On one side, you have confirmation tourism. That's when you go somewhere famous just to prove you were there. But on the other side, that's discovery tourism. That's about finding a spot that really truly connects with you. It's not for the social media post, it's for that genuine, amazing feeling of the find. So if you're ready to swap those crowded landmarks for something unforgettable, then you are in exactly the right place. We're about to pull back the curtain on 3 of South Korea's most incredible and seriously underrated nightscape locations. First up, we're diving right into the heart of the capital, Seoul. But forget the usual observation decks. We're looking for a view that's, well, fit for a king. See, this isn't just some random pretty view. This has a story. You're literally standing where King Jeongjo of the Joseon dynasty used to stop during his royal parades. Think about that. You get to see this massive, modern city through the eyes of royalty from centuries ago. How cool is that? The spot is called Yeongnyeongbongjae Park. And from this one single place, a former royal pavilion that's now open to everybody, the entire history of Seoul just lays itself out for you. It's like a timeline made of city lights. And what makes this spot so mind-blowing is how you can see it all unfold. If you look straight ahead, that's the north axis. You've got the iconic Seoul Tower, the classic Seoul look. Then glance over to your left, the west axis. That's the 63 Square, a symbol of when the city's economy exploded. And then look to your right, the east axis. And boom, there's the Lotte World Tower, representing Seoul's hyper-modern future. All of it from one spot. So, the practical stuff. How do you get up there? I'd call it medium difficulty. You gotta be ready for a steep 15-minute walk from Nodul Station, so please wear comfy shoes. But the payoff is massive. There's parking right there, and the best part? It's open 24/7 and it costs absolutely nothing. All right, next, let's head south to the amazing port city of Busan. The vibe here is completely different. This place feels like it was ripped right out of a movie scene. It's romantic, it's dreamy, it's just something else. You know, unlike those cold steel and glass skylines, this view feels warm. It feels alive. You're looking down on the twinkling lights of a real neighborhood, right up against this busy, beautiful harbor. It feels so incredibly human. And the backstory here is just so powerful. This whole area is an urban renewal project built where a village for refugees once stood. Just let that sink in. That history gives this beautiful view a whole other layer of meaning. It's a story of resilience you can feel. Now, if you're into photography, this place is basically heaven. There are 3 key shots you have to get. First, the Busan Harbor Bridge. It lights up in this incredible shifting rainbow of colors. Second, they have this giant moon sculpture that is just begging you to take an epic silhouette photo. And third, and this is totally wild, there's a glowing statue of Jesus that gives the whole thing this crazy little Rio vibe. Okay, so a quick reality check on this one. Getting there is tough, I'm not gonna lie. It's a bus ride plus a steep walk. And this is super, super important. There is no dedicated parking. You're in the middle of a quiet neighborhood, so you have to be quiet. That's not a suggestion, it's a must. But hey, that's the trade-off for a view this authentic and off the beaten path. For our last spot, we're heading to a UNESCO World Heritage Site just outside of Seoul called Suwon. And here, ancient history slams right into modern life in the most beautiful, magical way. Just try to picture this, an ancient fortress wall lit up in this warm, golden light, winding its way across the dark hill. And then, spread out below it, is the perfect, cool grid of modern city lights. The contrast is just stunning. It's like 2 different time periods existing in the same space. Now, lots of people visit the famous Hwasong Fortress, but they totally miss the secret spot. To get this view, you have to go past the main gates and actually climb Pauldaosan Mountain to a place called Sejongdae. This was the old military command post for the fortress, and it gives you a full 360-degree view. And honestly, the walk up is part of the magic. You take this path called the Forest Starry Light Walkway, and it's lit up to look like you're walking through a forest of fireflies. It's incredible. Then you get to the top, and bam, that 360-degree view hits you. And to make it even better, you can hear the deep, booming sound of Haowan's bell in the distance. So getting here is what I'd call a medium to high challenge. You're looking at a 20 to 30-minute uphill hike, which is pretty doable for most people. Parking is no problem. There are plenty of public lots nearby. And here's a little pro tip for you. This view looks spectacular any time of year, but it's on another level when there's a little snow in the winter or during cherry blossom season. Okay, so we've seen 3 absolutely incredible hidden nightscapes. The real question isn't which one is the best, it's which one is the best for you. Let's just break it down really quick. If you want that sweeping panoramic skyline that tells the story of a city, you're going to Seoul. If you want that romantic, cinematic harbor view that's straight out of a movie, you pick Busan. And if you want that magical, historical vibe of a glowing fortress floating over a city, Suwon is your spot. So you gotta ask yourself, what kind of adventurer are you? Are you the photographer hunting for that perfect shot in Seoul? Are you the romantic, looking for that picture-perfect moment in Busan? Or are you the historian, wanting to feel the echoes of the past in Suwon? But you know, at the end of the day, what really ties all these places together is that feeling of discovery. These views aren't just handed to you on a silver platter. The journey to get there is what makes them so special. And when you go, just remember the explorer's code. Number 1, be prepared. Wear good shoes. Number 2, respect the locals, especially in a place like Busan. Keep your voice down. And number 3, help keep the view amazing for everyone else and turn off your camera flash. Don't add to the light pollution. Because at the end of the day, the best views, the stories you're going to be telling for years to come, they aren't the ones you just see from a tour bus window. They're the ones you go out there and you earn.